Howdy. I wanted to talk about Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Now, I went to the midnight premiere of it a few weeks back. Oh my God, it's a month now. This is how bad I am. And then I went a week later to see it in a matinee. Both times I found myself yawning a lot. Not a good sign. Well, the midnight showing, I figured it was just because it was a midnight showing and I wasn't used to staying up that late. But I shouldn't have been yawning during the matinee. Let me preface everything I'm going to say right now with I am more than happy to enter the Potterverse anytime, even into a bad movie. I won't say this was a bad movie, but I just felt that it was, you know, even on the second viewing, I thought maybe if I went back a second time, I'd be a little more objective. Being a huge fan of the books and having just reread all the books just before this movie came out, which, by the way, I will not do before the next two movies come out. But not only did they leave stuff out, and I understand leaving things out, that you need to leave things out. You can't put everything in that huge book into a movie. Having said that, I wish they would have made two movies of this book, like they are with the last book. But anyway, it was kind of disjointed, and they didn't give enough attention to the flashbacks, the memories that Dumbledore collected. I really wanted to see more about Lord Voldemort. We really needed to see Tom Riddle's parentage and grandfather and all that. They could have done that simply and, you know, made it short. I just feel like that was glossed over, and to me that was the primary focus of this book. The romance and all that other crap, which I shouldn't call it crap because it's definitely fun and it gives more depth to the characters and more, you know, different sides. You get to see different sides of the characters. I certainly think that's important, but that was a subplot kind of thing. It was not the primary. I thought the whole Harry-Ginny thing was too quick and not enough. It was like, boom, all of a sudden, they like each other, and, or I should say, well, we always knew Ginny liked Harry, but boom, all of a sudden Harry liked Ginny. The whole burning of the burrow scene was, I don't know anybody, I've spoken to a lot of people who love the movie, who hate the movie, who read the books, who didn't read the books. Pretty much everybody agrees that whole burning of the burrow scene was completely and utterly irrelevant. Not irrelevant, what's the word? Gratuitous? It had nothing to do with the plot. It didn't move the plot along. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe in the next movie they're not going to have, although I really hope they don't do this, they're not going to have the attack on the wedding. They're going to change it. I understand they have to leave things out of the movie, but it really bothers me that when they change important parts of the book. For example, Harry would never have stayed under that floor in that final scene when Draco has Dumbledore cornered and Snape shows up. I'm sorry, there is no way Harry would have just stayed there and let Dumbledore be killed and to be surrounded by enemies. He would have done something, and that's why changing it from the book didn't work. They could have found a way to keep I just get so aggravated. They could have found a way to keep the scene in the movie the same as the book. They could have. That would have worked. I just totally believe that. I think they ruined the ending. I did not feel one bit of a tear at all when Dumbledore died, where I sobbed in the book. So, I know that I will get that movie. I know we will see it again. Jack! What? What, baby?
Are you annoyed with me? Don't bite me.
I was disappointed. I don't think it's. I hear people on here and in my real world, talking about how this is the best movie. I'm like, did we see the same movie? There were lots of wonderful things about it. I just think on the scales it tipped towards just not good. So, I don't know. What do you think?